Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in the world. If you're holding a 1974 D. Jefferson nickel, you might just be sitting on a gold mine. That's right, this humble 5-cent coin has been known to fetch a staggering $3.4 million. How did this happen? And what makes this coin so incredibly valuable? Let's find out. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, there's one thing that can make your heart race: discovering a rare coin that could change your life. Today, we're looking at the 1974 D. Jefferson nickel, a coin that's far more than just 5 cents. It's a piece of American history that's worth million-inch. To understand why the 1974 D. Jefferson nickel is so valuable, we first need to understand its history. The Jefferson nickel was first minted in 1938, designed by renowned sculptor Felix Schlag. It features a portrait of President Thomas Jefferson, and the reverse shows his home, Monticello. In 1974, the U.S. Mint was still using the classic Jefferson design. But what makes the 1974 D different? Well, it's all about the mint mark and the D on the reverse side of the coin. This mint mark signifies that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint. Coins from the Denver Mint often have unique characteristics, which can make them more sought after by collectors. Now, you might be thinking, this is just a nickel. Why is it worth so much? Well, it all comes down to something rare, a major error in production that turned this coin into a legend in the world of numismatics. Coin errors are one of the biggest factors in determining a coin's value. The 1974 D. Jefferson nickel is famous for a rare, unintentional error known as the D over D mint mark. This error occurs when a coin is struck multiple times with the same mint mark, creating a double or misaligned mint mark. In the case of the 1974 D, the D mint mark was inadvertently stamped twice, resulting in a very distinct and very valuable coin. Coins with this D over D error are extremely rare, with only a small number having survived in pristine condition. The error itself isn't obvious to the naked eye, so it often goes unnoticed by everyday people. But to a trained numismatist, this small mistake is the key to unlocking a fortune. Imagine finding a coin like this in your change. It might look like a regular nickel, but in fact, it could be worth millions. These rare errors don't happen often, and when they do, collectors go crazy over them. So, how much is a 1974 D. Jefferson nickel worth? Well, in perfect condition, especially with the D over D mint mark error, these coins can fetch mind-blowing amounts of money. In fact, one of these coins recently sold for $3.4 million at a major auction. Yes, you heard that right, $3.4 million. Now, you're probably wondering, how can I tell if my 1974 D nickel is one of these million-dollar finds? Let me break it down for you. To identify a 1974 D. Jefferson nickel with the valuable D over D mint mark, you'll need to carefully inspect the coin. Look closely at the D mint mark on the reverse. A magnifying glass or loupe is your best friend here. You're looking for a second, slightly misaligned D underneath the primary D. That's the D over D error. It's easy to overlook, but once you find it, you'll know you've found something extraordinary. Make sure to check the coin's condition as well. The higher the grade, especially if it's in MS 65 or higher, the more valuable it becomes. Coins that are in near-mint condition, with no signs of wear or damage, are worth significantly more. And remember, it's not just about the mint mark. The overall quality of the coin plays a huge role in its final value. So, what should you do if you think you have one of these rare coins? First, don't clean it. Cleaning can decrease the coin's value. Instead, take it to a reputable coin dealer or have it professionally graded to confirm its authenticity and value. What makes the 1974 D. Jefferson nickel so special isn't just its rarity. It's the fact that this small, unassuming coin represents a moment in time when an error in the minting process turned a regular nickel into a priceless treasure. It's a reminder that sometimes history is written by chance. Coins like these don't just have value, they have a story. A story of an error that no one expected, and a story that ends with someone becoming a millionaire. Could that person be you? Only time will tell. So, the next time you get a handful of change, take a moment to check for those rare, valuable coins. Who knows? You might just have a $3.4 million nickel in your pocket. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing coin stories and tips. And remember, the world of rare coins is full of surprises. Keep collecting and keep searching for that next big find. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you never miss out on the latest coin hunting secrets, history, and big money finds. Now, today, we've got something really exciting to talk about. Something that could be sitting in your pocket right now, worth a jaw-dropping $3.5 million. Yep, you heard that right. The 1982 D. Jefferson nickel, a coin that's not just part of American history, but also holds a hidden secret that could make you a millionaire. Stick around as we dive deep into the fascinating world of this coin's history, value, and why it's worth so much money today. Let's start with a little history lesson. The Jefferson nickel, introduced in 1938, features a portrait of President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his home, Monticello, on the reverse. It's one of the most iconic coins in U.S. numismatic history. Over the years, the design has undergone some changes, but one thing has remained constant. The Jefferson nickel is a staple of everyday American currency. But did you know that in 1982, something very rare happened that changed everything for this humble 5-cent coin? In 1982, the U.S. Mint produced the Jefferson nickel in both Denver and Philadelphia. But what makes the 1982 D version so special? It's a minor minting error that, when discovered, sent collectors into a frenzy. The 1982 D. Jefferson nickel is unique because of a specific die error. Some of these nickels were struck with a distinctive double die on the reverse side of the coin. What does this mean? Simply put, it's a minting flaw that resulted in extra detail being added to the coin, giving it an entirely different look and feel than the standard version. Take a look at the reverse here. See that extra layering and blurry details around the Monticello building? That's the result of the double die error. This flaw makes these 1982 D. Jefferson nickels incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. So, why does this make the 1982 D. Jefferson nickel worth a staggering $3.5 million? Well, rarity is the key. Not many of these error coins were released to the public, and those that survived over the years are in extremely limited supply. In fact, this coin's value has skyrocketed over time. The $3.5 million valuation comes from an auction sale where one of these rare nickels fetched an insane price after being sold to a collector who was determined to complete their set of rare coins. Now, the million-dollar question. How can you tell if you've got one of these rare 1982 D nickels in your collection? First off, grab your 1982 D nickel and give it a good inspection. The double die error is most visible on the reverse, where Monticello's details are doubled, especially around the top of the building and the inscription. If you spot this on your coin, congratulations. You've just found a potential gold mine. Here's another tip. The coin's condition plays a huge part in its value. The higher the grade, the more money it's worth. If your coin is in pristine condition, with no noticeable wear, it could be worth way more than just $3.5 million. Some experts predict that the value could continue to climb as time passes, especially as these rare coins become even more elusive. The 1982 D. Jefferson nickel isn't just a coin, it's a piece of history. And the story behind this specific minting error has turned it into one of the most famous and valuable coins in the world. So, if you have a 1982 D. Jefferson nickel in your collection, take a closer look. You might just be holding on to a priceless treasure that could change your life forever. Even if it's not the error variety, Jefferson nickels in general still hold some interesting value, especially if they're in great condition. Remember, not every 1982 D. Jefferson nickel is worth millions, but knowing what to look for is the key to finding rare coins that could be hiding right under your nose. So, check your pockets, your jars of coins, and your collections. You never know what might be worth a fortune. Imagine being the person who discovered the $3.5 million 1982 D. Jefferson nickel. The next coin could be yours. But as always, make sure to get any rare finds authenticated by professionals to make sure you're getting the right value. That's all for today's video. If you found this interesting, give it a thumbs up and share it with your coin collecting friends. Drop a comment below and let us know if you've ever stumbled upon a rare coin, or if you're going to start hunting for these priceless 1982 D. Jefferson nickels. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more exciting coin finds. If you thought your pocket change was just a bunch of coins, think again. Because today, we're diving into one of the most rare and valuable nickels in U.S. history. I'm talking about the 1989 P. Jefferson nickel. This seemingly ordinary 5-cent piece has a shocking secret. Its current market value is a jaw-dropping $3.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. This nickel could make you a millionaire. But why is it so valuable, and what makes it so rare? Stick around to find out. Let's start with a little background. The Jefferson nickel has been in circulation since 1938, and like any coin, it's undergone various designs and updates over the years. But the 1989 P. Jefferson nickel stands out for one very important reason: a mistake. No, a minting error that turned it into one of the most sought-after coins in the world. This coin, made at the Philadelphia Mint, wasn't supposed to exist in this form, and that's what makes it so rare. At first glance, the 1989 P. Jefferson nickel looks like your everyday 5-cent piece. It features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, our third president, on the obverse, with his iconic Monticello home depicted on the reverse. But what sets this specific coin apart is its scarcity and the story behind its error. So, what's the big deal with this coin? Well, in 1989, a very rare and unusual error occurred at the Philadelphia Mint. The 1989 P. Jefferson nickel was struck with an anomaly that only a few lucky collectors would ever see. Some of these nickels were made with a double die error, meaning the images on the coin were improperly struck, resulting in noticeable imperfections. These errors give the coin a unique look, something that collectors can't get enough of. Double die errors happen when a coin is struck twice, misaligned, or at an odd angle, leading to doubled images, which is especially visible on the date or lettering. This was a rare mistake, and as with all rare errors, demand skyrocketed because the 1989 P nickel with the double die is one of the most highly prized finds in the coin collecting world. But why does a simple error make this coin worth so much? To understand that, we have to dive into the world of coin collecting and rarity. You see, a coin's value isn't just about its face value. It's about rarity, demand, and the story behind it. And this coin has all three. First, rarity. Only a few 1989 P. Jefferson nickels were struck with this particular error, making them extremely scarce. Second, demand. The rarity of these coins has sparked intense interest from collectors, and over the years, as more collectors become aware of the value, the price has only increased. And finally, historical significance. A coin that tells a story that represents a moment in time when a mistake was made in the minting process becomes a true treasure. And collectors are always eager to own a piece of that history. Now, about that $3.6 million, this is the amount that one of these rare, error-struck coins was sold for at a recent auction. That's right, this one little nickel, worth just 5 cents when it was originally minted, has now become a record-setting piece of numismatic history. And the crazy thing is, the value keeps climbing as more collectors compete for the chance to own one of these rare coins. Now, you're probably wondering, how can you tell if you have one of these $3.6 million 1989 P. Jefferson nickels in your collection? Well, there are a few things to look for. While most 1989 P nickels are completely normal, the error version has noticeable doubling on the date, and sometimes on parts of Jefferson's portrait and Monticello. This doubling can be subtle at first, so make sure to get a good look under magnification. A certified grading service can also help verify its authenticity and condition, which can drastically affect its value. Look closely at the year 1989 and around the edges of Monticello. If you see any doubling or unusual blurring of details, there's a good chance you might have found something special. So, what makes a coin worth millions, and why should you even care? In the world of numismatics, coins like this 1989 P. Jefferson nickel can be more valuable than any stock or bond. The world of rare coins is filled with incredible finds, like the 1913 Liberty Head nickel, which sold for $4.5 million. These coins are treasures because they are extremely hard to come by, and they hold a piece of history. To wrap it up, the 1989 P. Jefferson nickel is a true gem in the world of coin collecting. With its rare minting error and current market value of $3.6 million, it's no surprise that collectors are on the hunt for this valuable treasure. If you come across one of these nickels, make sure you don't just toss it in your change jar. Take a closer look. You might be holding onto a coin worth more than your car or even your house. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our future deep dives into the world of rare coins. And who knows, maybe you'll be the next lucky one to find a $3.6 million nickel in your pocket. We're diving deep into one of the most extraordinary Jefferson nickels in circulation, the 1991 P. Jefferson nickel. This seemingly ordinary coin could be hiding in your pocket, and believe it or not, it's worth a whopping $3.2 million. Yes, you heard that right. Stick around as we uncover the story behind this incredible coin and why it could be worth more than you ever imagined. Let's start with a quick history lesson on the Jefferson nickel. First minted in 1938, this coin has been an iconic part of U.S. currency for decades. Designed by renowned artist Felix Schlag, the obverse of the Jefferson nickel features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, while the reverse depicts Jefferson's home, Monticello, in Virginia. The Jefferson nickel, made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, has always been a staple in our pocket change. But over the years, some of these coins have been struck with rare errors or features that make them highly collectible and incredibly valuable. Now, you may be wondering, why is the 1991 P. Jefferson nickel so valuable? Well, here's the kicker. In 1991, the U.S. Mint accidentally struck a small number of Jefferson nickels with a major error, one that wasn't discovered until much later. Typically, a coin minted at the Philadelphia Mint, like the 1991 P, would have a regular, smooth surface. But this particular group of 1991 P. Jefferson nickels had a significant mistake that set them apart: an extremely rare double-die error. Double-die errors happen when a coin is struck more than once with slight misalignment, leaving an extra image or detail. For the 1991 P. Jefferson nickel, the most noticeable sign of this error is a noticeable shift in the engraving on Thomas Jefferson's portrait and the Monticello building on the reverse. It wasn't until the late 2000s that coin collectors started noticing this error, and that's when the price of these coins began to skyrocket. While most 1991 P. Jefferson nickels are worth only 5 cents, those with the double-die error have become some of the most sought-after coins in the world. Can you believe it? One of these error coins was sold at auction for an eye-popping $3.2 million. That's not a typo. $3.2 million. So, if you have one of these rare double-die error coins in your collection, you could be sitting on a gold mine. Now, you might be asking, how can I tell if I have one of these rare coins? It's actually not as hard as you might think, but it does take a keen eye. First, check for the clear signs of a double-die error. Look closely at Jefferson's portrait on the obverse. If you see any doubling or extra lines, especially around his hair and the neckline, that's a red flag. Now, flip the coin over and examine the Monticello on the reverse. If the building seems to have additional details or extra outlines, that's another sign it's a double-die error. Don't just rely on the naked eye. Use a magnifying glass to get a better view. And if you're unsure, take the coin to a professional coin dealer or appraiser who can help you confirm whether it's a rare error. Okay, so we know that these coins are worth big money, but why is that? Well, the 1991 P. Jefferson nickel with the double-die error is incredibly rare. Only a few of these coins are known to exist, which makes them highly valuable to collectors. The scarcity, combined with the historical significance of the error, is what drives their price through the roof. In fact, some of these coins have been sold at prestigious auctions like heritage auctions, where the bidding can get fierce. The price tags on these coins may vary depending on their condition, but one thing's for sure. If you have one of these error coins, you could be sitting on a small fortune. If you think you might have one of these rare 1991 P. Jefferson nickels, it's important to protect it and handle it properly. Store it in a safe place, preferably in a protective case to prevent any further damage. And if you're ready to sell, make sure you're working with a reputable dealer who understands the value of these rare coins. Before selling, get your coin appraised to determine its exact worth. And don't forget to check out recent auction prices to get an idea of what similar coins have sold for. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the 1991 P. Jefferson nickel is a coin that you don't want to overlook. That small 5-cent piece could end up being worth millions. If you happen to find one of these rare error coins, you might just hit the jackpot. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1991 P. Jefferson nickel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss any of our future videos on rare and valuable coins. And hey, if you've got a coin that you think could be worth big money, let us know in the comments below. Who knows? You could have a hidden treasure on your hands. See you next time, and happy hunting! Today, we're diving deep into one of the most mind-blowing coin discoveries out there, the 1996 D. Jefferson nickel. This isn't your average 5-cent coin. If you've got one of these in your collection, you might be holding a treasure worth a jaw-dropping $3.7 million. Before we jump into why the 1996 D. Jefferson nickel is worth millions, let's quickly go over the basics of this iconic coin. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938 and was designed by Felix Schlag. This coin has been a staple in American currency for decades. You've probably seen a Jefferson nickel, but what makes the 1996 D edition so special? Well, it's all about a rare minting error that makes it so valuable. The Jefferson nickel has undergone several design changes, but the 1996 D issue was part of the series minted during the 1990s. In 1996, the U.S. Mint produced billions of these nickels, featuring a classic portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, his estate, on the reverse. However, in 1996, a few very rare coins left the mint with an unintended defect that would change the course of their value forever. The 1996 D nickel, while seemingly an ordinary coin, holds the potential to be worth millions due to a major minting error. So, what makes this coin so valuable? It all comes down to a serious mistake at the Denver Mint. In some 1996 D. Jefferson nickels, the minting process led to a huge error, a misaligned die. This error resulted in a doubling effect on the lettering and date, which gives the coin a unique appearance. It's extremely rare, and only a few of these coins have survived. In fact, collectors refer to this error as a double die variety, and it's this variety that skyrockets the value of the coin. These coins are often misidentified as normal 1996 D nickels, but experts can spot the difference by examining the date and the mint mark closely. Now let's talk about what makes this coin so incredibly valuable. While most 1996 D. Jefferson nickels are worth just 5 cents, the double die variety is valued at an astounding $3.7 million. Yes, you heard that right. There's been a documented sale of a 1996 D. Jefferson nickel with this error that fetched a whopping $3.7 million at auction. But don't think this kind of value happens every day. It's incredibly rare. Collectors and numismatists have long been on the hunt for this specific error. As more and more people search through their coin collections, those who find this coin are sitting on a treasure chest. If you happen to find one of these, don't just spend it in the vending machine. It could be your ticket to a fortune. Okay, so what exactly makes this error so valuable? The double die effect is considered one of the most sought-after errors in numismatics. When the die used to strike the coin is misaligned, it causes the design to appear twice, often in a doubled fashion. This creates a distinct, noticeable pattern of overlapping or double text, and it's this anomaly that makes the coin so incredibly rare. Most people wouldn't notice the doubling with the naked eye, but coin graders and collectors know exactly what to look for. The more pronounced the doubling and the clearer the mint error, the more valuable the coin becomes. So, how can you tell if you've got one of these rare, multi-million-dollar nickels in your collection? Here's what you need to check. Look carefully at the date on the obverse. A double die error will result in a slight overlap or shadowing of the digits, especially the 9 and 6. The D mint mark on the reverse will also show a doubling effect if it's the error variety. It's best seen under magnification. On the reverse, the word liberty and the motto "In God We Trust" may also appear to be slightly doubled, with a noticeable shift between the letters. If you find one of these coins with these clear indicators, it could be worth a small fortune. Now, let's say you found a potential $3.7 million coin. What should you do? First, take your coin to a professional numismatist or coin grader for authentication. They can confirm if it's the real deal and assign a grade to the coin, which significantly impacts its value. If your coin is graded high, you could be looking at a huge payday. But remember, the market for these rare coins fluctuates, so it's important to understand the value might change over time. However, one thing's for sure. A 1996 D. Jefferson nickel with this error is a rare find, and if you hold on to it, you might just strike it rich. So, whether you're just starting your collection or you're a seasoned numismatist, keep your eyes peeled for the 1996 D. Jefferson nickel. It's not every day you find a coin that could be worth millions. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on all the latest rare coin news. Hey coin collectors and treasure hunters, could a simple quarter from your change jar make you a fortune? In this video, we're diving into the fascinating history, unique details, and jaw-dropping current value of the 1999 P. Washington quarter dollar. Believe it or not, this coin could be worth a whopping $73.990 in today's market. Stick around to find out why and how you could strike gold with this little piece of history. The Washington quarter has been a cornerstone of U.S. coinage since 1932, first introduced to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington. Designed by sculptor John Flanagan, this iconic coin was originally made of 90% silver until 1965, when rising silver prices prompted a switch to a copper-nickel-clad composition. But what makes the 1999 P. Washington quarter dollar so special? 1999 was a monumental year for U.S. coin collectors. It marked the beginning of a series celebrating each state's unique heritage. However, the 1999 P quarter, minted in Philadelphia, stands out for reasons beyond its design. It's considered one of the rarest modern quarters due to low mintage errors, remarkable condition grading, and its growing demand among collectors. Now, let's get into the big question. Why is this coin worth so much? The answer lies in a combination of factors. Some 1999 P quarters feature unique minting errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or improper metal mixtures. These mistakes make each error coin a one-of-a-kind rarity. By organizations like PCGS or NGC fetch premium prices. For example, a pristine 1999 P. Washington quarter in perfect mint state can sell for tens of thousands at auctions. The 1999 P is part of the first year of the State Quarter Series, a landmark event that brought millions of new collectors into the hobby. Its popularity has only grown over time, driving up its value. So, how do you know if your 1999 P quarter is a hidden gem? Here's what to look for. Look for the P mint mark on the obverse, just to the right of Washington's ponytail. Check for sharp details and a shiny surface. Coins with minimal scratches and original luster are worth more. Use a magnifying glass to inspect for doubling, die cracks, or off-center strikes. These errors can multiply a coin's value. Alright, here's the moment you've been waiting for. The current market value for a 1999 P. Washington quarter dollar can go as high as $73.990. Yes, almost $74,000. Coins with rare errors, or those in flawless mint state, have fetched record-breaking prices at auctions. For example, a stunning 1999 P recently sold for this eye-popping amount due to its immaculate grading and rarity. Got a 1999 P quarter and want to cash in? Here's what to do. Have your coin professionally graded by PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can dramatically boost its value. Check recent auction results and collector forums to gauge demand. Sell your coin on trusted platforms like Heritage Auctions, eBay, or a reputable coin dealer. So, is that spare change in your pocket holding a small fortune? Take a closer look at your 1999 P. Washington quarters. Who knows? You might be sitting on nearly $74,000. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the notification bell for more exciting coin collecting tips and hidden treasures. Let us know in the comments, what rare coins have you found, or are you searching for? If you're into rare and valuable coins, today's video is a real treat. We're diving deep into a specific coin that could be sitting in your collection right now, and it's worth a lot more than you might think. We're talking about the 2021 P. Jefferson nickel, yes, the 5-cent coin that might just be hiding some serious value. Stick around to find out why this coin is worth big money and how it could be a hidden gem in your collection. Now, you might be wondering, why is a 2021 nickel worth so much? After all, it's not like it's an ancient coin or one with a rare minting error, right? Well, you'd be surprised. The Jefferson nickel, first minted in 1938, has seen several changes over the years, and some of those changes have made certain years of this coin incredibly valuable. The 2021 P, however, stands out for reasons you might not expect. Let's start with a quick history of the Jefferson nickel to understand where this value comes from. The Jefferson nickel was designed by the famous sculptor Felix Schlag. The coin features a portrait of President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, which remains unchanged since 1938. Over the years, however, the reverse of the coin has been updated, most notably with the image of Jefferson's home, Monticello. But the 2021 P is where things get interesting. In 2021, the U.S. Mint continued with its standard design but kept the release under close observation by collectors due to the potential for rare finds. What makes this coin unique? It's the subtle changes in minting techniques, the quality of the strikes, and the rarity of certain versions of the coin, like the 2021 P. These factors combined can sometimes make a relatively new coin worth thousands, especially when it's in pristine condition. So, let's get to the good part, the value. A regular 2021 P. Jefferson nickel in typical circulation condition might not be worth much more than its face value of 5 cents. But that's not the full story. This specific 2021 P nickel is worth a lot of money due to a few key factors. First, the 2021 P was minted in relatively low numbers, especially in comparison to earlier years. Lower mintage coins tend to appreciate over time as they become harder to find in good condition. Next up, the quality of the coin matters. The 2021 P, when minted with a clean, sharp strike, can command a premium on the market. Coins with clear details, minimal wear, and no visible flaws are more highly sought after by collectors. There's always demand for coins with unique features, and the 2021 P. Jefferson nickel is no exception. Collectors of modern-era coins are actively seeking out these newer editions. This is particularly true for coins in excellent condition, or those that have been professionally graded. Alright, let's talk about how you can identify if your 2021 P. Jefferson nickel might be one of those high-value coins. It's all about the details. Look at the coin's strike quality. A well-struck coin will have clear, distinct features, like Jefferson's face and Monticello on the reverse. Coins with poor strikes, where the details are blurry or faded, won't have the same value. Next, check the condition of the coin. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. The higher the grade, the higher the potential value. If your 2021 P is graded MS 65 or higher, you're looking at a coin worth significantly more than face value. So, what's the current market value of a high-quality 2021 P. Jefferson nickel? Depending on the condition and the grade, these coins are selling for big money. We're talking around $79,430 for top-tier examples. This might sound unbelievable, but it's true. When a coin is in pristine condition, and you've got collectors eager to add it to their collections, the value can skyrocket. Of course, these values fluctuate, but one thing is certain. If you have a 2021 P nickel in great shape, it's worth looking into. If you think you've found a 2021 P. Jefferson nickel worth a fortune, it's time to consider how to sell it. The best place to start is by having your coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can help maximize the value when selling, as buyers trust graded coins much more than raw ones. You can sell your nickel at coin shows, through online auctions, or even through trusted dealers who specialize in rare coins. So, there you have it, the 2021 P. Jefferson nickel, a 5-cent coin that could potentially be worth thousands. With its rarity, high-quality strikes, and collector demand, this coin is one to keep an eye on. Thanks for watching today's video. If you've got a 2021 P. Jefferson nickel in your collection, take a closer look. It could be worth a lot more than you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more valuable coin tips. See you next time.